3 games, 1 level. In this video, we will be looking at the Emperor's Throne Room level in the Complete Saga, The Force Awakens, and lastly, the Skywalker Saga. Each of these levels offer a new experience, so with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second part of this series. So firstly, we will be assessing the Complete Saga's version of this level, also known as Jedi Destiny. This level immediately starts off with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader versus the Emperor. Instead of having a Vader fight, the game substitutes this for an all-out Darth Sidious boss fight. There are 4 stages to this level with an objective of taking the Emperor's hearts. The level utilizes platforming as well as combat. An example of this in action is when the Emperor electrifies the ground. You now need to rely on platforming and you have to jump through the highly dangerous ground, landing on the plates. As you progress through the level by damaging Darth Sidious, the royal guards get added into the mix of enemies. The guards themselves are a 4-hit, which makes them one of the most toughest enemy types in the Complete Saga. With a few parries and ground slams, you should be easily able to combat these enemies. The Emperor himself is a pretty easy fight, as most Complete Saga bosses are easily defeated by the ground slam ability. The level also utilizes Luke and Vader, as both characters need to use the Force to progress through certain points of the boss fight. Anyways, at this point of the level, the Emperor leaps into the center of the room, which at this point with a single hit, you should be easily able to complete this level. The level itself uses the Complete Saga's balance of combat and platforming, and overall, it's a solid entry to the many more iterations of this level to come. Moving into the Force Awakens version of this level, the Battle of Endor is a pretty lengthy level. For the sake of this video, I will be only analyzing the Emperor's portion of the level, but if you would like to see the Endor part of the level, if you would like to see a potential part 3 of this series, well, smash a like, it does help out the video. Anyways, with that, let's move into the level itself. So this level puts you in as Luke and Vader. This time around, you mainly need to use the Force to damage Darth Sidious. Royal Guards are the main enemy type in this mission. Taking them out isn't as hard as the previous version of this level, but nonetheless, the mission has 4 stages. In each stage, you will need to utilize Luke and Vader's Force abilities to damage the Emperor. Whether using TIE fighters or X-Wings, the mission utilizes the combat and force attacks of The Force Awakens. The humor in the mission is great, and it really has a classic LEGO game vibe, which always is a win. The final part of the level revolves around the player being put in a button spam sequence. After completing this, the mission ends and you will have completed the Darth Sidious boss. Overall, it is a solid level that implements the game mechanics, and as a first mission, it does the job quite well. With the mission being a prologue, it does introduce some mechanics which you'd expect from a LEGO Star Wars game, and it's really a flawless level. And for our final level today, this is going to fulfill your destiny from the Skywalker Saga. The mission has something the others don't, the Vader boss fight. It is a simple boss, but it's definitely one of the highlights from the game. When you get past the first phase of the fight, Luke will back off into the catwalk where Vader throws his lightsaber, which is exactly how the movie portrays it. When you are down, it's hiding time, and this creates a suspenseful moment with Vader hunting you down, so avoiding the yellow meter is a must, which resembles Vader's view, and you should be able to complete this fight. The Vader fight is pretty simple. As long as you avoid his attacks, you should be easily able to defeat him. But with that, the mission will put you straight into a swift cutscene that will put you into the fight with the good old Palpatine. The Darth Sidious fight involves you, the player, deflecting Darth Sidious's Force lightning. Once done, the Rel guards will be your next threat. The attacks of the guards are a lot like Vader's with the Force dash and the ground slam ability. Once dealing with the guards and Palpatine's lightning, you should be put in yet another button spam sequence, but this time it's not just Vader deflecting the Force lightning. Luke and Vader need to deflect the lightning, and each time you will gradually gain ground on Sidious until the level finishes. The level is a great way to top off the original trilogy in the Skywalker Saga, but I still wish the Death Star 2 battle was in the game, like could you imagine? But nonetheless, the level is a nice balance of gameplay and fun set pieces which the level sets up, and although the Sidious fight is a little underwhelming, I feel including the Vader fight definitely redeems this flaw. With the levels all explained, let's move into the rankings and straight into our number 3 spot. This is going to be The Force Awakens. Obviously, it's not a full level, and I understand, but still, I enjoyed the fun gameplay the mission offers, and the use of Vader and Luke throughout the fight was top tier. Moving into spot number 2, this will go to Wars The Complete Saga. For a game that is 15 years old, it's still a fun playthrough with the level expanding the throne room. It makes for a fun platforming and boss battle experience. And for our number 1 spot, this is the Skywalker Saga's Fulfill Your Destiny. This level cuts you straight into the tension with Luke and Vader. The similarities to the movies just makes this level so much more engaging. Although the Sidious fight is pretty short, the level is a fun take on this scene, and it is, in my opinion, the best version of it. Anyways, ladies and gents, that's it for the video. Let me know on your opinions of this ranking and this video down below in the comments. If you would like to see a part 3, perhaps with the Battle of Endor fight, well, leave it in the comments down below. Smash a like if you have enjoyed, and until next time, take it easy and goodbye.